For Pages Lesson 2, you're going to learn how to make tables and charts. If you want to read through this document, it's going to tell you how to do all these things. If you don't remember from the video, at the end, you are going to complete one table and one chart, both in the same document. As you scroll through, it will tell you how to do things like edit the table, how to make the header title that says Candy Sales, how to add on columns and rows, how to edit your cell with color fills and borders. So it says to open Pages and make a new document. So I'm going to go to Pages, choose a blank document, and before I do anything, I'm going to save this. I'm going to save it to your Pages folder, and it's going to be named last name Pages 2. So if I click on the desktop, Barnes Comp Apps, that's my folder, my Pages folder, you'll see, oh, there is my Pages 1. If you saved correctly, you should see your Pages 1 in there already. And here's a little trick. If I click this, it automatically types that information here, and now I can just delete it and change this to Barnes Pages 2 and click Save. Now it's up here, so I know I saved correctly. What you are going to do is make this chart. Or this table, I'm sorry. If I choose a table, it gives me one with 4 columns, so I'm going to have to go and add another one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm good there. I'm going to do things like highlight the top row and then merge the cells so it can be named Candy Sales. Right now you'll see that I'm in the table inspector and it gives me different settings and things to adjust like this. If I want to make the text centered, I would go to text and make my text center aligned, just like we did in the first assignment. I want to adjust the border and the colors. So what I'm going to do is highlight this row. And where do I adjust the cell colors? Well, I know that this isn't it because I'm under fonts. I need to go to cell and then adjust the fill. So I'm going to choose a color fill and I'm going to do a grayish color. So if I choose, I can choose this, I can choose this, and also get to, that gives me some more options. So I'm going to make it like a grayish color, but my lines are gone. So this also allows you to change the border. So I want to change the border to make the black lines, but nothing's happening. Nothing's happening because it doesn't know what border lines I want to change. So this needs to be clicked so that the computer knows which lines I want to change. So I made all my lines black, and then my top row I want to make dotted. Once again, nothing's happening because it doesn't know where I want to apply this to. So I want to apply it to just the outline of the top. Boom! It's a little big. I can change the point size. That looks good. Lastly, I think I just changed the 2 sides. So I highlight this, change the color, highlight this, change the color, and I can do it however I want. Boom, 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 boom. Then really all I would have to do is type in the information. So that's how you would adjust a table. The chart is even easier. All I'm going to do is hit the Charts button, choose a bar graph, and then it says to click the Edit Chart Data. A pop-up will come up where I can type in chart data, and I'm going to type in this information right here. As I type, you will see instead of saying Region 7, I'm going to type Anson, and it changes it for me. So as I do all this, I need to add, Mr. Yeager. I had Mrs. Pelez on here too, who's now in a different building. But you can see that as I add more, more bars show up. So as you type, you should get a chart that should look like this. When you are done, just hit File, Save, or Command S, and you can move on to Pages Lesson 3.